Arsenal are champions. I never thought I'd see this day in my life, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not in my life, but not this soon. And probably I don't think it's gonna happen this season. I knew there was a chance. I never discounted there being a chance, but you know, I made 2 videos before. I've also made fun of Arsenal this season. But what's the one thing? There's 2 things I said. One was that if they get it over the line, they deserve respect, right? Because we had the whole conversation before with whether it's other Arsenal fans or people in the chat, whatever it is, other channels. You know, you can't demand respect without having achieved anything, right? And now this is when people start showing you the respect, or people saying, you know what, fair enough, you've done your thing. You know what? Yeah, you're respected now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you sit with the maddest man on the table yet, but you've earned the right to sit at the table. And I'm not saying Arsenal is a small club. I'm not trying to do any of the disrespectful things. This is me saying that if I said this in the summer, if Arsenal win the league, I'm gonna put my hands up and saying that I've got it wrong. Because I have a lot of subscribers that are Arsenal fans that have shown the channel love from the beginning, or showed me love for the channel as well. You know what I'm saying? Love from the beginning. I have a lot of friends that are Arsenal fans. So, you know, I gotta keep it 100. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't come here now and say, nah, you lot this, you didn't deserve it, you did this and you did that. Look, I think our problems with his rivals or football fans is with the referees and with the VAR and all that, PGO and all that. It's nothing to do with Arsenal, innit? Yeah, we have a rivalry, and yes, like I said, yesterday was probably one of the darkest days as a football fan, one of the worst seasons in my life as a Chelsea fan, if not the worst season. Well, we're rubbish. We weren't even able to stop you in any of the games we played against you, and on top of that, you won the league while our owners and our club is dilly dallying. Do you know what I'm saying? In the meaningless game against Tottenham, bro. I can't even get my words out, bro. And to keep it honest, I'm more upset about where my club is than Arsenal winning the league. Look, Arsenal winning the league that kind of has nothing to do with me. Do you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with me. Yeah, it's a rival. Yeah, I'm annoyed, but it kind of, I got annoyed more at my club, our current situation. Do you know what I'm saying? The negligence from the ownership. Now, some people will say, well, you spend money, so how can it be, the owners spend money, so how can it be negligence? Or like all these other things. And I just feel like it's not necessarily about spending money, spending it the right way. And, you know, they've been here for like 4 years now. And, you know, the closest we ever got to challenging was in November, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The closest we got to challenging in November and we fell off. So I was someone that thought this team can challenge or compete to a certain extent and maybe fall off at the end, unless maybe, you know, the doors open. Like if we were up and about around that place now, and let's say it was a 3-man or 4-man title race and it was close and Arsenal slipped or City slipped, you could be all around and you could see that as a gap to exploit and maybe snatch the title. But to be this far off, where it's truly disgusting from a Chelsea fan's perspective. But this video ain't that much about the Chelsea fan's perspective. It's more me just being, you know, a man of my word and also saying, yo, congratulations to the man, you know, in the chat, the people that watch the videos, you know what I'm saying, that support the channel, that, you know, that have won the league. You know, your team's won the league. And like I said in some of those videos, enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, enjoy it. You know, yeah, my phone's been blowing up. You know, other people's phones I've seen been blowing up. I just went straight to sleep yesterday. And yeah, I've already spoken to some Arsenal fans, and the things I was telling you guys about winning, you know what I'm saying? The things I was telling you guys about winning finally come through for some of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Finally come through. And I used to tell people that it's different. The idea of winning and when you are in a place of winning is two different things. When you win and the idea of when you think you're gonna win are two different things. And you know, big up to my bro Northside and some other content creators. You've seen them even troops and that. Do you know what I'm saying? In tears. And you can see how much it meant to them. And you know, some of these content creators, yeah, like a troops, do you know what I'm saying, or Lee, or even RIP Claude, those people, you know, kind of, you know, they entertained us when we were younger. Do you know what I'm saying? The Wenger era and that, they entertained us, but it was kind of in a way, from a Rabba's perspective, we were kind of laughing at them, but also through their pain. They gave us entertainment through their pain in some ways, yeah? So it was nice to see them happy for a change. Do you know what I'm saying? For them personally, big up the troops every time as well, yeah? And put in there, like, even if I put the club thing aside, it's still, you know, you saw the happiness. Do you know what I'm saying? And the relief. And yeah, listen, I've experienced those things many times, not with a 22-year-old. Because the reason we keep mentioning the 22 years, it's not like to take the mick. But brother, 22 years build up of not winning or stress and all that, bro. It's different to me not winning for 3 years. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. But listen, for those people, I'm happy for them personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not happy for the club, bro, but I'm happy for them personally. And I hope they enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Devante, Rory, do you know what I'm saying? Man, like Guna, Nacho, AJ, like all the Dunnies that I work with, yeah. Max. Like, the names go on and on, bro. Even man like Mugabe, aka Tony, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? All of them. And for like the City fans, listen, you win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? You won enough. But jokes aside though, I just, for me, I don't think it's fully set in here because yesterday I just went straight to sleep. I filmed my shorts about the City game and the Chelsea game, and I just went straight to sleep. No match reaction, nothing. I ain't done any of those things. I just went straight to sleep. Like, our game was so dead, yeah, meaningless. And we beat Tottenham again. We just kept it moving, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, we've given Arsenal. Well, no, let's not say that because that now it sounds weird. But I'm saying because we haven't done anything as a club moving forward. And yeah, we won the Club World Cup. That's probably the only thing I can hold on to until I win anything else. Now, obviously, season's almost over, but if we didn't win any of these trophies, yeah, some of them behind me in the last decade or even 2 decades, or since I last won the title, I don't even know how I would feel. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd probably lose my mind by now. But I just think that bro, listen, I just wanted to make this video to be a man of my word, innit? Because I said I was gonna, if Arsenal get it over the line, I'll come out here and say I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I was someone that was adamant that, you know, I couldn't see City fumbling it the way they are. Especially yesterday against Bournemouth, bro. They didn't even look like the City against Palace, and that was a rotated City. That was a rotated City, and they didn't even play like that. So, yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I wanted to congratulate you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? My people in the chat and that. And yeah, make sure you enjoy the most of it, like, because you never know when you're going to win next. Do you know what I mean? You never know when you're going to win next, but you have the taste of winning now. And it's up to us, obviously, to keep the standard at our club, whether it's your club or my club. So we'll see. Hopefully we can meet each other in a title race and actually, you know what I'm saying, we can beat you lot and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's next season. But yeah, man, I'm fuming, bro. And it's not a fuming from like jealousy or fuming from oh, they've won and we've not won, and like nothing like that. But it's also a realization that the 22-year wait or the jokes we used to run, they've ended now. And they've ended in a way where we haven't really put a stop to it. You know, they've ended in a way we've almost kind of given you a lot, just like open the door and just let everyone in. You know, the league isn't all that. And I'm not using that to take away anything from you, what you guys done, yeah, but it's more of indictment on us. You know what I'm saying? Us, United, and all the other teams in the league that didn't take this opportunity. So yeah, look, at the end of the day, like I said, hopefully you lot enjoy your take. And yeah, man, listen, I'm out, bro. I'm out. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I'm gonna go watch the Villa game in a bit. And yeah, listen, I just thought, let me just stay away from this today or yesterday, last night. And I just went to sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just went to sleep. I messaged my close friends and congratulated them. Especially the ones that weren't doing that thing where they just throw everything, you know, throw everything on the wall and just hope things stick. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that were doing that, you know, like acting like, you know, oh, this season's our season. This season's our season. You know, I got a lot of people that got onto me for saying that I didn't see Arsenal winning the league and that, but you know, I was right for the last X amount of years. So the what's it called? The data suggests that I'm probably going to be right again. Then I'm going to be wrong again. You guys get what I'm saying? The people that keep acting like they knew they were going to win the league. No one knows what's going to happen. But I mean, this is one of the first few times we've seen City not perform well at the end of the season. Do you guys know what I'm saying? So, you know, things have to go your way and all that kind of stuff anyway in these scenarios. So, yeah, listen, at the end of the day, they managed to get over the line. And I said, look, if you're going to play this kind of haram football, whatever people were calling it at the time, you know, it's only good if you get over the line. Because if you do that and don't get over the line, it's a problem. So, look, at the end of the day, it's all done and dusted now. You know what I'm saying? Now we just got to find a way of dealing with this. But other than that, listen, we're out, man. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Let's get to 2K. Don't be fraudulent. And yeah, I'm out, man. I'm out.